Okay, we're back with the second part, with the continuation of the investigation into floor 4. Let's go. What is this? How is there something here? On the desk in the teacher's office, I found a picture stuck in a file. When I opened it to see what the picture was... Eh? Who? What was in the picture was a white-dressed, tall, handsome man, but I couldn't even guess who he was. I think I've seen him before, but who is that? Kinjo, wait a minute. Come here for a second. What? Did you find something? Do you know who he is? This guy. Where did you find this? It was just sandwiched between files here. There's a picture of someone, but who is it? I don't know who he is, but there's someone who looks like alike. Looks alike? You and I were in the science lab together, right? Hope Speak Academy 58th graduation album. Ah! Somehow I felt I saw him somewhere, but after listening to Kinjo's words, I knew it for sure. A few days ago when the third floor was opened, the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab, Kisaragi Hanzo, and the man in the picture had very similar appearances. Kisaragi Hanzo, is that him? No, although they look similar, they are different. In the first place, Kisaragi Hanzo, he would already be an uncle by now. Why do they keep calling him an uncle? You mean he'd be like an adult now? Also, they never establish what year the 58th is in. That also could just be because the translation is ass and it's supposed to say a certain amount, and they were supposed to tell us how many years ago it was. But like this translation, like, is it saying, are they calling him an uncle because of the term, you know, unk in on the internet? Because if so, that's awful. That's like so bad. That's like, I'm sorry for being like critical and trying to be mean, but you can't like use an internet term to describe something in a story unless they originally used that term. Because if they didn't, or you have to give it context. Because otherwise, I don't know what the fucking mean by uncle. Because uncle can mean any age from fucking like 18 to fucking 75. Because you can be an uncle at any age if your cousins are old enough. Or if your siblings are old enough and have kids. Like, you can be an uncle that's, like, younger than your fucking nieces. And nephews. Theoretically. So, like, that doesn't, like, I don't know. Is this a picture when he was young? Again, that's not likely to be the case. The picture is too clean for a picture of a few decades ago. Okay, so when they say 58th, they mean several decades ago. I wish they explained that, because that's not clear at all. In this case, what you can think of is I would believe it's a blood relative. Oh, definitely. Again, another thing related to Kisaragi Hanzo was discovered. There's something I find odd about him, too. As of now, I don't know what this means. Why, the person in the picture, it doesn't look like the first person I saw. Kinjo? It's nothing. Well done, though, Maeda. You seem to be talented in discovering things, too, don't you? Well, anyways, I'll have to show this to the others and ask for opinions. Yuki, hold it. Eh? Yeah? Why? Please be quiet to the others about that picture. In this picture, can I have it for a bit? Eh? I found some information that may have something, but you're telling me to just stay still? I'm sorry, but please do that. No one else must know about this, especially Makako Kurakawa. Makako again? You suspect Makako too, Kinjo? A few days ago, when she told us to report the investigation on the third floor, it was when Maeda mentioned the name of Kisaragi Hanzo. That woman clearly reacted to it. It's Kisaragi Hanzo who may be holding the key to the current situation, though. Don't you find it suspicious that only she reacted alone? I apologize, but please cooperate. I hope we can all escape together, but I don't want to be with someone who might have something to do with the mastermind. So, what I'm guessing is Kisaragi was the one in the cell. And Makako is probably friends with him. Or Kisaragi is Kisaragi's kid, and she's friends with him. Because it's way too obvious it's Makako, and I think Makako is too important. To the point where I think Makako is gonna make it to the end. Just because she has the most relevance to the story to the plot itself, not necessarily to character. Well, I guess even character moments, she helped Akane break out. So like she is like a major character, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong and Makako dies and I'll be really fucking sad. But like, I feel like Makako is kind of locked in as a survivor at this point. Unless I'm completely off my guess. And I'm just wrong, but keep the picture. Eventually, because of Kinjo's momentum, I couldn't refute anything and even gave him the picture. Makaru and everyone are suspicious of Makako now. How should I act? Seem to have looked around all the newly opened places. I decided to return to the dorm. It's Haru. Kobushikawa, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, yeah, Haru. Oh, Yuki, you gave me a scare. You said you would sleep more today. Are you okay now? Yeah, right, about that. Tori also woke up. I'm trying to eat breakfast right now. Is that right? While you guys are sleeping, we've been looking into the newly opened 4th floor. After you're done, you guys also join in the investigation. It's 4th floor. Okay, let's go in. Shortly after we entered the dining hall, Taira and Iranami returned from the investigation. Now then, let's talk about what we discovered on the 4th floor. Since there's neither Kinjo nor Makako, which were originally the roles that conducted the gathering, I unintentionally took over. Something feels very awkward. God, this cast really did get super fucking small. Like, holy shit. You can just see it on the table. Like, it's literally half the table. Something feels very awkward. Tara is staring at me with an angry look. Sorry about that. Originally, we should have investigated together. Hold on one second. My dogs are barking. Okay, we're back. Sorry. My dogs were barking because we got an Amazon delivery and no one told anything to me, so the package just sat in the rain and got completely soaked. It's not my packages, but... Right, we didn't have much time to investigate together anyways. Is that so? Yeah, the 4th floor is quite large and there were many classrooms, but there were the normal classrooms, the teacher's office, information processing room. Also an office of the academy's director in the ballroom. The thing to note is that among them, except the general classrooms and the school's office, everything else was locked. What? Did you find something in the normal classrooms in the school office? Nope, nothing at all. Eh? No, well, to begin, me and Satsuki checked the windows as always, but it was the same. The iron plates didn't even budge. Classroom's harvest is 0 as usual. How's the school office? Well, I don't know about the school office. I couldn't get in properly because Kinjo was investigating inside. Yeah, that's why me and Akane just searched for anything in the hallway. Of course, I couldn't find anything in the hallway either. There's no need to additionally confirm it with such an enthusiasm. So the school's office seems to have been carefully investigated by Yuki. So why don't you tell us if you found something, M-A-E Maeda? Huh? What is it? You two have a strange behavior going on. Did you fight? No, it's not the case. So Maeda, what was it like, the school's office? About the school's office. I tried to open my mouth as usual, but soon I paused. If you found it, then you already know. It's not a big deal, but during the conversation with Kinjo, the book's wiredness and suspicion of the school's facilities. Crucially, a picture of someone who resembled Hanzo. Yuki? But I was told by Kinjo not to tell my other friends about these things. Well, to be exact, I was told not to tell Makako, but there's no Makako now. Should I tell them? I get a choice? Tell them. I mean, what's the difference? It's not like there's going to be a split path, right? Right? There's not two paths in this game, is there? This is the first time the game has ever given me a decision to do something. I'm going to tell him. I'm trying to hide what I've investigated, talking about it. Wouldn't it be better? But contrary to my thoughts, my mouth only closed tighter. Why? Strangely, I caught in my mind, saying that there may be a mastermind among us, various hypotheses. It's not easy. It's unlikely to be possible to say this. Oh, so it's a false choice. Why even give me a choice? Why even give me a choice as Yuki if you're just gonna, like, force me? And it's not a clue to escape. If I told something like this, it will only create confusion. I secretly comforted myself and decided to shut my thoughts. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't find anything special either. Huh. So does it mean the investigation on the 4th floor showed no results? See, this is a thing that, like, Makoto does. But unlike Makoto, for Makoto, it made sense why he wouldn't tell Kirigiri the thing he found. In the first game. It made logical sense. In this game, in this situation, it doesn't really make much sense why Yuki wouldn't tell people. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me. I'm sorry. Lies. Eh? You didn't really find anything? You talked so much with Kinjo, didn't you? You saw? Yuki, what is she talking about? When did you talk with Kinjo? It's not just that. You spoke with Makaro a long time in the hallway, right? Something you seemed very surprised. Why aren't you talking about that? That's... Yuki, what's wrong with you today? Don't you want to get out of here? Of course I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in this terrible place ever again. I know, but I can't even see it as a clue to escape from here. So how can we get out if I told them this? Hey, why are you so aggressive? Calm down and let's get along as usual. It's not just about Yuki. Haru, Teruya, that same goes for both of you. You broke our promise to have breakfast together and you slept more at your own will. No, it's just only more sleepy, that's all. Yeah, I know that yesterday's nightmare is the impact of a hopeless class trial, but if you just sit down, you won't be able to get out of the school for the rest of your life. I want to investigate hard, but I'm just trash because my talent isn't helpful. I'm not that smart or strong, but you guys are different. You guys can achieve more where I can't, right? So even if you can't see any hope, why don't you work hard enough to overcome it? That doesn't work. How do you even do that? Yuki, what are you saying? No matter what we do, Monokuma always blocks everything we do. Even the single thread of hope that we barely discovered didn't leave Monokuma alone. That guy really intends to keep us here forever. Do you think you can seriously run away from such a ridiculous being? Huh? Even murder, the only one who can get out according to the rules. And yet look at Uehara's case. There was a twisted trap like that. How do you overcome despair? Yuki Maeda question mark. What the fuck? Why am I saying this? I wasn't trying to say all this. Yuki, why? Why are you saying, what are you... Indeed, because the despair is so big. Will you get out of here? It's better if we do it together. I'm so desperate right now. What does it mean to try hard? It's useless if you try hard. It's stupid to live here all my life. There are places for us to go back. People waiting to see us, right? I would rather live here for a lifetime. It might not be bad. I can forget about a place to go back to, or the people waiting outside. Yuki? Aw, poor Akane. She's gonna be... You! Huh? At that moment, Tyra raised her hand, so I thought she would slap me, but the pain that I expected didn't come for after a while. When I opened my eyes, Tyra was trembling with her hand that was trying to hit me stopped in midair. Only from Yuki. I didn't want to hear that from Yuki. Even if everyone despairs, I thought Yuki wouldn't give up hope. Now I don't know what you're like anymore. No one could say anything else. I couldn't afford to care about the others. The only thing that hangs over my mind was Tyra's yelling, disappointed in me. I was trash. Me talking weird was enough to piss Tyra off. Even when we got to this point, I regret what I said and I couldn't say it. It's proof that I was just garbage. Hey, Yuki. Don't be too discouraged. I too, I think, the same as you do. Yeah, the same goes for me. I've been getting desperate since yesterday, so I know that feeling that I want to give up on all now. Stupid guys. What? You guys are all stupid. You're the fools of the entire world. I love how the clown, Yuki, just know this. Hope isn't about finding it. It's about creating it. Damn, why does Satsuki have like the like hardest lines, but also is the dumbest fucking character 90% of the time? In the end, ambiguously, our relationship was further cracked, and the worst investigation report ended. I have a feeling that keeping like Satsuki might thrive, although I also have a feeling Satsuki might just die in this chapter. I mean, let's be frank. Out of the characters who have had the least involvement in the story, it is definitely Satsuki and Teruya. Like, straight up. I think Haru has had at least elements in the story where he has had, like, moments where he shined as kind of, like, the, like, minor leader of the, like group that wants to work together. But I guess, like, yeah, it really is Haru, Teruya, and Satsuni, or Tatsumi, who are like the three that don't really have anything that has super affected them. I think Hiro is a little bit higher than those other two, just because like he's had that moment where he almost like attacked Monokuma after Uehara's trial, which I think adds to his character. And then there's Satsuki, who's like had those like like kind of weird quotes that are like super like in there inspirational. And then there's Teruya. Teruya hasn't really done anything. He's kind of like the most expendable character, for real. And I'm wondering if he's gonna have something to do in these in this chapter, or they're just gonna kill him, because it's like Teruya really hasn't done anything. If I had to compare him, he's kind of like Sonya from the second game, in that he hasn't really done anything or really been involved in the plot other than he's had a testimony in the first two chapters because he's the merchant guy. And that's really it. He hasn't really done anything. He hasn't really had any plot points or cool moments. I think the only time is where he kind of snapped in chapter 3, but that's about it. Yeah. That's my thoughts on it. I didn't even know if I had a mind or not anymore, and I had no choice but to spend my time blankly. Morning. Afternoon. Oh, I just didn't get to do free time. Okay. I just skipped an entire day. Okay. It's morning? So in the end, yesterday, I was lying down and doing nothing all day. Strangely, my body had no power at all. Doing nothing and doing what I have to do once again, I look back. Hope isn't to be looked for, it's to be created. Did I have the ability to create hope this whole time? For that, I should go and have breakfast. If I keep doing this, I think I'll become a really worthless human. Morning. Makako's here. Breakfast time as usual. I've been sick all day yesterday. Even Makako, who didn't show up, attended. But the atmosphere was the worst that I could ever imagine. Among them, the one I care about is Taira. I didn't even know what to say to Taira, but I couldn't even think of anything. I didn't want to hear that kind of thing only from Yuki. I thought that even if everyone despaired, Yuki wouldn't give up hope. Taira, did she believe in me so much? But I'm just an ordinary high school student, unlike everyone else. I'm not as great as Taira thinks I am. Dear God, how can I overcome despair in this situation? Thank you very much for the meal. I'll go investigate now. Taira. Yuki. Oh, yes? Yesterday, what happened? Everyone is acting strange. It's no big deal. No big deal, idiot. This is the guise of no remedy for this. Me and Akane will try harder than these fools. This is a Persona music. This is a Persona song. This is a Persona song. Adios. You did do something. Yuki didn't do anything wrong. It's the situation itself. There are things. The situation itself can't help it. Yeah, Yuki's also a human. They can't always be positive, can ya? Yesterday, what happened? Me and Atori were in our rooms yesterday morning, so I'm not sure. After the class trial, the fourth floor was open, but I guess what happened was because of the investigation. Tyra said that Yuki clearly noticed something, but he didn't tell, so the mood became a little harsh. But what Yuki said was throwing complaints. There was no hope. He started to say things like that. Yuki never showed a weak figure, seemed to have been very disappointing for Tyra. That's why the situation has become like this. To be honest, it's not Yuki's fault, right? Going to the fourth floor, there aren't many open places, and we don't see any clue to escape. Honestly, now I'd rather live here for the rest of my life than go out and kill each other. I feel that's our choice, too. You can't. Mikako? If we despair, it's like being eaten, so don't say to live here forever. Do you know how scary it is? Suddenly what now? Just let me be. No, you shouldn't give up. Even if you understand with your head you don't want to. I'll do it somehow. I'll do something about it. Mikako? Are you okay? Are you not feeling well yet? Oh, I just realized what the electric shock means. She's being tasered, isn't she? She has she's wearing something underneath her clothes that's shocking her. Like, there's literally something she's wearing underneath that's like, anytime she steps out of line and speaks up, she gets electrocuted. So I'm guessing that's why she's only saying one word at a time, because earlier, because she was like, if she says too much, like it says a certain amount of words, she gets attacked. Which makes me think that, yeah, Mikako is going to be a major character where, like, she's going to, like, eventually lose that crutch and she's going to talk like a shit ton. Which I think is cool. You passed out so suddenly in the passage under the secret staircase. You should probably rest a little. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You guys, please continue investigating. Poor Mikako. Mikako Kurikawa. Kinjo and Mikaro are suspicious of her, the coldest and the fastest thinker of all of us. I can tell that she's actually an ordinary girl, but she's not normal. Sometimes she says or does things that are really questionable in truth. Does Mikako really hold some kind of secret from us? Continue the investigation. I'm not going to continue investigating anymore. There's no way we could find anything else that either Kinjo or Mikaro can find. This distant despair that can't be seen even 1 inch ahead. Is there any hope at all to get out from this despair? And so let's investigate. The chances are low, but we have to do it. Oh, is this motive? What? What else? Can we also decorate the walls now? Damn it, why couldn't you leave us alone for a while? Well, hope is hard to even find a single line of it. Despair, once it's on fire, it spreads at a terrifying rate. So painful to have to follow Monokuma's orders, so empathetic and helpless. Looks like you're all gathered. What are you plotting this time? Plotting? There's no such thing, you guys. You always think the bear is the wicked one. There's no bad reactions, roar here. You really think no one knows your tricks by now? You're gonna try to make us despair with something weird again. Nope, this time it's the opposite. Since the last trial was over, you guys seem droopy, so I prepared a gift to cheer you up. Gift? What kind of gift? Yes, that's right. You will find out once you come in. Come in? Okie dokie. The ballroom was open? It was definitely a locked place. What do we do? This smells 100% suspicious, but... If you don't follow, you'll have to anyway. He might try to kill you for disobedience. Is there anyone who wants to die for their own choice? Indeed, I don't know what's in there, but we got no choice but to follow. I don't think it will increase our desire anymore, no matter what comes out. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's pretty. This is the investigation room music from 2. I actually do like this song. Were you surprised? This is our Hope's Peak Academy Dance Hall of the Ballroom. So why is there such a place in this school? So, are you gonna tell us why we're here? You're very vigilant, huh? Didn't I say it? This is really a gift for you. You guys these days have been really out of luck. This is why murders won't happen. That's why I was wondering if you guys could be refreshed. I've decided to hold a dance party. A dance party? A dance? A party? What is that? It's literally a dance party. You guys should just have fun dancing from now on. Why should we do that? Huh? Why? You think this is a trick? There's also a lot of delicious food, too. Delicious food? Don't go over there. There must be some kind of trick to this. Oh, it is true. I really don't have bad intentions this time. So let's do this. I'll write a memorandum. Memorandum? Wait there. She's saying that Monokuma took out a piece of paper and started writing something down. Now, how about this? Dear Monokuma sincerely wants the students to cheer up, and this party is part of that. I promise not to do anything until the students are satisfied. We can do anything we want? How could we trust you like this? Jeez, you're so stupid. Can't you see the official stamp of the school director here? As long as this is taken, I have no choice but to follow the rules, even with my pride. So you're structured to follow the school rules written on the electronic student handbook, right? Huh? I don't want this to have to do... I don't know what this has to do with that, but I guess that's true. I like it. You want to dance? I'll give you a dance. Makaru? No matter what happens, he wants us to join this party. Anyways, wouldn't it be obvious that it would force us to do this? There's no way to run anyway, and we have no choice in the matter but to do it, because I hate dragging things. I'll even write in this memo, so just do it. Can we trust him so easily? Makaru is right. I don't know what you're thinking, but let's follow her just this once. Okay. Without knowing the true intention of Monokuma like this, all of us suddenly joined the party. This should be enough. Oh my god, we're getting all dressed up. We're getting all dressed up. Well, wait, that means someone's probably gonna die, aren't they? This is a weird-ass motive. In the mirror, I could see myself standing awkward, looking in a nice suit. Monokuma told us to first everyone had to decide to change into a party outfit. At the back of the dance hall, there were dozens of private changing rooms with different kinds of clothing, and we decided to go in and change our clothes. It's weird no matter how much I look at it. Is this really okay? I can't believe that Monokuma wrote a memo and stamped it, but is it fine to naively just gloss over it? Even if he tells us to play along, it's not a situation to play around, and not even a mood for it. I'm all dressed up, so let's join the others. Even if I worry alone, I can't do much. I think I was the first one to change clothes. There seems to be no one outside yet. Just starts dancing. It's getting late, everyone. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Tyra. Tyra is wearing a sleek dress emphasizing adulthood in a black color, not the maid clothes she wore every day. Her hair was loosened and she had more makeup than usual, so I could see more from Tyra than the original outfit. What? Don't look too drilled like that. I'm not used to clothes like this. Oh, sorry. It fits so well on you. Tyra didn't speak anymore. Come to think of it, I was in a cold war with Tyra a few days ago. I don't think she's still angry. Later on, the others who changed their clothes one after another gathered to the dance hall. I love Atori's. Hey, mate and Tyra are out already? Are you both getting along well? You're looking great. Teruya, why are you so hyped? Because the clothes at the dressing room set my heart on fire. Well, I was really thrilled to look around and try on a variety of clothes. Merchant, of course, but I'm interested in fashion too. Okay. Dude, of course he wore like the bullfighter outfit. What the fuck? Haru, of course Haru wears like the bullfighter outfit. You guys are here. Well, how about this outfit? I wore it because it looked awesome. I said, okay, you seem like a prince in a play. Tara, do you like this outfit? Not really. It's too shiny, seems cheap. Has been dejected. Why are you ignoring his feelings? Got him. Oh, that looks so weird. Okay, I'm gonna say it. His forehead looks so fucking weird in this picture. It looks too tall. His forehead looks weird. I know he's never worn a hat, but like... Oh, Kinjo. He doesn't say anything. Though Kinjo's style was cool, he still looked like a fierce animal. Without a word, he passed by us and went into the corner alone. None of us could ever get a hold of Kinjo. What the fuck? Okay. Is this just a dress-up chapter? I mean, to be fair, right? I love the cooler outfits. I think the outfits look cool. It's just weird. Makaru? What? Don't speak to me. The appearance of Makaru in a bright scarlet dress was so much that my mouth was left open. The usual long sleeve, that defensive look, and the dress which exposed the shoulders and emphasizes the breast area. Okay, Yuki, that's kind of weird. And creepy. Looks stunning. And what? Makaru? Oh, what is it? Enough with your stupid expression. If you're having a party, you have to do it properly, right? Karo passed by us saying those words. In contrast to Kinjo, she seemed to have some excitement towards this. Okay, so we've got Clown Girl and then Makako. Aw. Oh, she's still wearing the cross. Okay. Makako, huh? Well, does it suit you well? Yuki. Yes? Makako approached me and whispered in small words that could only be heard by me. I don't know if Monokuma is planning a scheme, but we should use this crisis in reverse. Got it? Yeah, what? Reverse? Okay. Makako said that, stood still, and shut her lips. I don't know anything, however. What do we do? So then, are we all gathered now? Wait, where's the clown? No, wait, I don't see Uranami. What is she doing getting so late? Satsuki? No way that happened. That moment, we were all tense. Yes, no matter what party or whatever, you're still in a dangerous situation where you can end up killing each other. It's more the situation where Monokuma is doing this suspicious event. It was strange that nothing had happened. I love that they made new sprites just for the outfits. That is such a cool detail. I like that. It sucks the translation is ass, but this game is good. It's just the translation, bad translation kind of puts it down a peg for like if you're English speaking. Tyra, let's find her. Huh? Yeah. Oh, they panicked. Will they be okay? I wouldn't worry too much. Don't mind it. That girl's late. But it's not like it's been a day or two, right? Somewhere in me, I couldn't get rid of my anxiety. I had no choice but to wait for Makako and Tyra, who went to find her, and a few minutes later... Makako, Tyra, how did it go? What about Uranami? Suddenly, both of them seemed surprised for something, and were breathing heavily. The anxiety in my heart started to grow even more. Why are you guys tired? Come on, there's no way. You guys better see it for yourselves. Look, what? Oh. Okay. Yes, it is I, Satsuki. I've changed my clothes. She does the Nixon pose. Okay. She does the Nixon pose. Gotcha. Okay. Although I don't think that's what they were going for, because that's an American thing. But like, oh, that's all that drama. It's like Satsuki's like, I changed my clothes, baby, bitch. All right. We'll end this part here, and then next part we'll continue where someone will probably get murdered. See you then.